Hello.
Hi there.
Hey.
It went to the iPad. Yay.
Sweet. All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So we just need Jenna and Liz.
Okay, I'm not looking.
Did you join because I invited you just now or because you found it on your own?
I did because you invited me.
Okay, good. I invited Liz and Jenna too.
I had gone to the link and I was like, wait, is this going to work? I don't know
Yeah,
if it's going to work.
It didn't work until I went over here and went a different way. Every time I do this, it's a little different, which is annoying. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can find. Oh, wait. Are they on there now? Oh. What did your invitation look like when I invited you just now?
It was like a pop-up on my iPad saying that you invited me to a hangout. And it went on my phone and my iPad.
Oops. Oh, crap. Did I just lose you? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Where is... What is going on? Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Hold on a second.
Oh, no, that's not good. That's not a good positioning of the camera. Uh-oh, you froze.
Really annoying.
I see Liz.
Oh, there she is.
Okay, I finally figured it out.
Great. Now we just need Jenna. Erica, Liz, what did you do when you figured it out?
Oh, I'm not looking, so.
I had to go back to my email, and it just kind of popped up on the right side.
No, I'm not looking, I promise.
You told me you promised. So you are going to promise.
I just sent Jenna a text.
You promise. If you promise, you will promise. Right?
I'm just playing with my iPad.
Unfortunately, all of this is being recorded right now.
That's all right.
Does it seem like there's kind of a delay when I talk? Like it's like a minute later? Is that normal?
It's normal. It doesn't sound like that to me, but are you hearing yourself talk?
Does it seem like there's kind of a delay?
Liz, are you hearing yourself talk and it's bothering you? Yeah, so if you go up to the very top, you can click. See here. Where do you want to click?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you go up to the very top, click. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No. What? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Can you still hear yourself?
No. But I think that's
now?
good.
Okay. Okay, good.
Oh, now I've got the delay.
Oh, I hear it now too.
I'm hearing it. It's repeating itself again now.
Yeah, do you have your other old window open?
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Let me look. Oh, I hear it now too. I'm hearing it. It's repeating itself again now.
Do you have your other old window open?
I think I just fixed it.
Okay, good.
I had 2 windows open, and that must have been it.
I think that was it.
I was like, man, this is going to be really annoying if it happens like that the entire time.
It's over now. Good.
Harley
Harley is screaming right now.
Now we just need Jenna.
I sent her a text. Oh, here she is. She doesn't see it. Okay. I'm going to try to invite her again.
Is that masking tape? Or is it... Where did you find pattern masking tape? Oh, I want all the pattern masking tape. Is it? My cousin is making, so you know the tape dispenser? He's making us one and shipping it to us. So.
Hey, here's your gift.
Thank you.
I hope you can kind of see through it.
Oh, I love it. I love you too. Are you ready for me to open it?
I love you.
Such a good book.
Thank you.
I love this book. It will be perfect for in the preschool. I need to get stickers to put like in, like the donated by the Sophie.
Mom, catch.
Oh, 2 points. All right, so here, I'll say goodnight, teacher. Say goodnight to Liz and Valerie.
Night.
Night.
I'll see you later, alligator. After walk, crocodile.
And now it's sunflower.
Maybe 2 kangaroo.
Gotta go, buffalo.
Ciao, ciao, brown cow.
You see my
Jenna's having technical difficulties. We're almost there.
You guys keep on swapping out for being on top.
course, the one night that I have something to do in the evening, Charlie screams until 8 o'clock.
Oh, Charlie.
He's usually asleep by 6:15, and at 7:45 he's screaming.
Does she have an iPhone?
Can you please give me a description of what happened when I sent you the invitation? Because Jenna's having a lot of trouble figuring it out.
She might have to go back, like close it, and then go back to like Google, or just like her email, like where Google is, and try it again. But it just kind of popped up on the right side of the page. Like, you know how you sometimes message people on Google? Yes. It popped up over there, and I had to click on it. And then it said, like, oh, do you want to join? And I said, yes. And it said, do you accept some terms? And I had to, like, click yes, and then I joined. Okay. But the first time I joined, it, like, wouldn't, like, I had to go back through and do it again.
Okay. Well, we'll get this started soon, and then hopefully we'll all be very good at this, and next time it will be smooth.
I hope so. It seems really cool. Valerie, are you talking to Jenna right now, or not really?
I'm texting her.
Okay.
It's just a picture. Okay, thank you. Just let it know why. Okay. Okay, picture
Aww. I love it. Thank you.
I think we might good night hug.
Oh, good night, X. Good night, sweetheart. Bye.
Is Jenna trying to do it from her phone or from her computer?
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think she's trying to do it from her phone.
Oh, and maybe you need an app or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Does she have her computer?
I don't know.
So the app is Google Hangouts.
But this is Hangouts on air?
Yeah.
It's different, right?
It is, but like I was still able to answer the call.
Oh, okay.
So I was able to do it. That's what I'm on right now is my app on the iPad.
Oh, okay.
And then I have the app on my phone too, and it showed up. It gave me a pop-up on both, saying, "Do you want to join?"
Okay.
So I chose the iPad. Aww. Holly, Hartley, Maddie, Isaac. Oh, Chloe, Raina, Emmy, Lou, and Sophie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's Anya, 10.
I might move to a different room while I'm waiting for Jenna. So just a minute, guys. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because I can walk you through how to get to it. I just figured out all the steps. Oh, I see.
There's Jenna.
Oh, I see ya. Okay, bye. We got her.
Hi, Jenna.
Okay, guys.
Can't hear you though, Jenna.
Like forever.
Hey, Jenna.
I hear ya. Is your
Hi.
microphone muted?
It's quiet. Is that better?
I hear you.
Look up at the top of your screen, maybe.
My microphone's on. Someone said they can hear me.
Everybody muted? No, everybody's
I
muted.
can hear Jenna.
Oh, crap. Okay, well, guys, go ahead and talk about me because I can't hear anything. I'll figure it out.
Oh, damn it.
Let me
Okay.
just have-
Jenna, do you want to go ahead and start since you have the
Agenda.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry that took so long. Okay.
I'll take notes.
Okay. I was just going to say really quickly on the banking thing. I'm not sure about Wells Fargo because they have some fees, but they're waived for the first couple months anyway. So we can just think about switching later. So
Okay.
let's not worry about that for now. But Liz, you and I need to talk and find a time to get you on the account.
Okay. And just give us a heads up as we get closer to that date when the fees come up, so that way we can look into other.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look at that, but it just doesn't need to be a priority right now.
I like On Point.
That's what's been recommended to me by a lot of people for small businesses.
Oh, I use it for my personal and I like it. So
Yeah, that's what I was going to go with. That's what I'm thinking if we switch. So okay. For the registration, I guess I'm going to go check the mail tomorrow. I think we should have at least one in the mail.
I have it.
Kirsten's?
I'm at Kirsten's right now. She's putting Anya and Sophie to bed, and she looked in her purse and was like, "Oh, oops," and held it up. I was like, "I'll bring it to him personally." So I have it.
Okay,
My
cool.
speakers came back in, so I can hear things now.
Awesome.
Yay.
Okay. Sounds good. I've been telling people that if they want a tour, that they can wait until the second week of July to pay their fees. If that sounds okay to everybody.
For fall registration?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. So I'll continue to tell people that. Does anyone have anything else anyone else want to say something about fall registration?
I know you have a spreadsheet online. Is that up to date on like where we are with registration?
Yes. There's several people that have talked to me but haven't really said what days. So that's as up to date as it can be.
Okay. Do you feel like we're in a good place for right now with fall registration?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've only started doing this a couple days ago, so.
Okay.
I know you guys.
Go ahead.
I know you guys were talking about putting it online and the difficulty because of the so many different options and stuff. I was wondering about you guys doing just the registration fee online, and then they have to mail in their first month's tuition or whatever. So that way we can have the spots, fill it, whatever, and collect the money for the registration at least to hold their spots. Would that make it easier or harder?
What's the benefit of doing that? I mean, just like, do people have to pay a fee? Like
It's a percentage.
It's a percentage? Okay.
Jenna, isn't it a percentage?
For what? For Eventbrite? I don't know how the fees work.
I think it's for Eventbrite it is. In PayPal too, right?
Yeah, PayPal's a percentage. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
so that would be a benefit to only pay the fee for the first part that holds the spot, and then after that they could mail in a check, and it's more leisurely that way too.
Well, and then we don't have to have 50 million different potentials that people have to sign up for.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
If
That
we do
saves a
that,
lot of people.
though, we need to change that on all of our registration forms, right, or no?
Well, right now we only have that for summer tuition, so it won't be that.
Right. We're talking for fall.
Oh.
We don't have a pay online option for fall right now, or for fall right now.
So we're talking about putting it online for fall, though, just to pay the holding spot.
Well,
Okay.
I know that in the emails we had like talked about doing it, and then how it would be hard because of so many different variables. But if we only collect just the registration fee, then it gets rid of all those
That makes sense.
variables.
So everybody pays $95, and then for whatever weird amount you come up with for your schedule that you chose, you send that check.
Yes.
So, yeah. Okay, well, that seems like it would be simple.
Yeah.
We'd still be collecting some money to get some commitment, but we wouldn't have to have like 25 options.
Okay.
Exactly.
So do we need to update like our registration form to say that, and update, I guess, the website?
Well, we wouldn't need to update what's on there now, because what's on there now for online is only for summer. But we would just need to do that this specific way when we add it for fall. Because right now there is no fall registration online yet. So we wouldn't need to change what's on there or update anything. We just need to worry about something new that we're adding. Is that correct?
Okay.
Right, because right now it's pay 95 and everything's mail it in currently, no matter what you mail it in. But we're adding an option where, you can pay online and reserve your spot if you want to by paying your $95 fee using this link.
Okay. So Valerie, can you go ahead and set that up then?
Yes.
Are you able to update that on the web, or just add that on the website as well? Do you have access to the website?
I do.
Okay.
Making a list.
Are taking notes?
Sorry, say that again?
You are taking notes?
Yes.
I'm taking notes also.
Okay. So I was going to, and then I lost my...
This video that we're doing right now is being recorded and uploaded to YouTube. So if we need to re-watch it later to take notes again, we can do that as well.
All right. So unless there's anything else with fall registration, do you guys want to move on to summer camp registration?
Yeah.
Okay. Jenna, I don't know if you've had a chance, but are you able to tell us like what the status is on summer camp registration?
Well, I started a spreadsheet on Drive. Firm commitments. It's hard. Like we've only started doing this 2 days ago. Really promoting, necessarily jump on it and sign up right away. Anyway,
Okay.
so I've had several people email me, and I've responded. Like people have emailed and said, "Hey, I'm interested in summer camps, and I have some questions." And I've responded and said, "Oh, what camps which weeks of camp?" And I don't really have all that info yet.
Okay.
So, like, go ahead, Valerie.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I was going to talk.
Okay.
So Victoria, Asher's mom, registered him online. So I put him in for the dates, but I wasn't sure if she paid with Eventbrite or...
She didn't.
She didn't? Okay. So I didn't put the X near payment received, but I put him in for having received the registration form.
Okay.
I also have somebody who's interested in enrolling her daughter in, so I'm going back to fall for a minute because I have a question. She's interested in enrolling her daughter in fall So she's a maybe still. So there's a few maybes still on the fence. So that's cool. My question is, when I set up the link for paying the fall registration $95 fee,
Yeah.
I mean, I could just have like 100 tickets available or something like that because there's no way to say exactly what spot they're in unless they talk to us about it.
Like, it doesn't, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Like, as we are getting fuller, we can worry about that. And if someone registers for a day we don't have, we just contact them and give them a refund. I mean, it's the same thing. If someone sends us a check, they really have no way of knowing if we're full or not.
Absolutely.
So
Okay.
we'll just give people refunds if it's full.
Okay.
For determining on whether or not a camp week should be canceled, how far in advance do we want to do that? And Jenna, do you have any ideas on like how many campers we need to even to make that decision?
I'm not sure how far in advance we should do it. I think if we have, I'll have to get back to you. I don't remember what the break-even point is. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of kids to break even since we're not factoring rent into it. I mean, I think if we have at least 5 kids, we're making a few bucks. So we'll see. I mean, do you think 1 week is enough notice, or should we make it more?
I think 1 week would be enough notice, or maybe we can just check in at the beginning of July and kind of see like where we are, at least for that first week of registration. Yeah. I'm just thinking about for like the camps where it's like only you and me registered for those camps. Like,
well, Liz, I would not be too concerned because we just put this out 2 days ago. So I would say like let's wait at least a week.
Okay.
And see what things trickle in, because like. If I went and saw, oh, the rec center has a class, I wouldn't necessarily register.
Yeah.
Like within 24 hours. So
there's a lot more places that we can advertise and get interest. I mean, it really has only been about 48 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. No, so I think a week from now, or I was even thinking like July 1st, like kind of do a hard check and kind of see where we are.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay, let's skip over the sibling registration thing, wait.
Can we go back to the flyer campaign really quick?
Yeah, sorry.
Jenna, I know you put together a flyer for that, and like I had asked for like 1 or 2 small edits. And I'm happy to post those flyers, but I just wanted to know, like, do you have a finalized flyer that we can use, or
a finished flyer?
Yeah.
I'll post a PDF in the folder. I'll double check and make sure I made the edits that you were talking about, and I'll put a PDF in the summer registration folder.
Good, because I have a bunch of places I want to post that flyer too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, Jenna, don't worry about like doing it tonight or anything. Like, just wait until you get back from your trip and you have a chance to.
I'm home. We got home this afternoon.
Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Skip to the sibling discount. Go ahead.
Well, I was for the registration policy that for now I want to talk to let Erica think about this too, because I figure out I want to have Aki be a registered student so I could make the rule that says discretion sibling meeting.
Is it just me, or is Jenna breaking up a bit?
No, Jenna's breaking up
a bit. Is this better?
Maybe. Keep talking.
Okay. About the sibling registration thing, talk with Erica. She would allow in terms of come to class.
We can't hear you, Jonah.
I heard that.
I did too.
Okay, can you hear me yet?
Yeah, I think so, but your screen is frozen.
Oh.
Jen, do you have something open in the background?
A window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can close some windows in the background.
Well, I can't. Is there just too much light?
That's much better. No, I meant windows on your computer.
Oh. Sorry.
But I can hear you a lot better now.
Okay.
Yeah, the hearing part's the most important.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, Jenna, when you were talking about the sibling discount, were you talking about for registration, like fall registration, or were you talking about for summer registration?
I'm not talking about a discount. I'm talking about a policy to let people bring their kids when they parent teach.
Oh, okay. So you do want them to, say what you said again, because we didn't get it.
Okay, well, I want to have the option to bring Aki, especially if I'm going to be a sub and have to come last minute. And if I'm going to do that, we need to have some kind of policy where I'm doing it within the rules. So I want to get some feedback from Erica about what would be acceptable for this in terms of ages. So this is like a discussion that I think we could have later.
And we're not, just to clarify, like our stance is we don't want people to bring their kids when they parent teach, correct?
Well, we would prefer not to, but Erica, are you trying to say something?
I was going to say we prefer not to, but I think it should just be a case-by-case
Okay.
sort of thing.
The thing is, like, if it's a case-by-case, like, people need to register their kids to have them be on the insurance policy.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they could apply and get approved for it? Or maybe it could only be for board members?
I was talking to a prospective person today about, so she has a 2-year-old little boy, and she's like, oh, well, I couldn't parent teach because I wouldn't have anybody to take care of him. And I suggested that we would have the parents' Facebook group where parents could coordinate swapping of childcare for their parent teaching days.
Yeah.
And she'd be happy with that solution. So that could be a big option for people who have kids. They can coordinate swaps with other parents.
I think that's good. And Jenna, are you just talking about, so when you're saying like you want to bring Aki, like could you just like I know there's going to be some last minute, you were saying there were some last minute times that you might need to bring her, like say if Erica's sick and it's like she needs a sub like right away, like you'd bring Aki. Or are you saying that you'd like to bring her like every time that you parent teach?
No. I'm thinking about substituting. You know, if there's a parent teacher that's a no-show and I need to go at the last minute, I can't really have someone babysit for me if Erica calls me and it's like school time and I need to go. So I know we're trying to avoid emailing a bunch of stuff, but I'd like to email out a policy that I propose and then get feedback, since I don't think I'm explaining it very well. And
I think you are. I think that it should be board members for that specific reason, because we're the ones who are going to have to jump in
if the majority responsibility
if somebody's not there. But we'll say like it's not for like parent teaching like in advance. It's just exactly, scheduled parent teaching. It's just for like if we have to jump in and take a spot.
So substitute teacher exception.
Yep. So Jenna, if you want to go ahead and type something up and send it out to the group for us to approve, like I think that's fine.
Okay. So Erica, do you want to chime in on this before we move on?
Yep.
No, I mean like email it out. I think that sounds good.
Okay. Erica, are you okay with that? I'm not like trying to like bulldoze you or anything.
Yeah, I am, because like there were times this year Aki hung out in class with us.
Okay.
Okay.
I I wouldn't necessarily try to make it a policy. It's like I just feel like I want to make sure that I'm not breaking the rules. So whatever I do has to be within the rules, and it's not just I feel like I can get away with and do whatever. So that's the only. So yeah, hello, you're on the phone. Okay,
And then
so I'll
how
email
would we-
something in.
How would we do it so that she's covered by the insurance?
I would register her as a sibling. Like that's part of what I'll email out.
Okay.
She has to be registered as some kind of sibling and pay a registration fee to cover the cost of insurance.
Okay.
So anybody who's a prospective substitute teacher will need to register their other children as students and pay a registration fee for the option to let them come to class on an emergency basis.
Yeah. Something along those lines, yes.
Okay.
So you can be a substitute teacher without doing that, but you don't have the option to bring your kid.
Right.
So, okay. Okay, so...
All right, what's next on the agenda?
Okay, paint. Be able to paint on Tuesday.
This Tuesday?
Yeah.
I'm in. And
Okay.
Aurora's off school, so she can babysit.
Oh, awesome. Is Aurora, could she babysit? Go ahead, Jenna.
Oh, I was going to on Tuesday, but whatever the second day is that we do, I would.
Say that again?
Okay, we're going to do this on more than one day. I don't need a babysitter for Tuesday, but I will need a babysitter on either Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day that we pick.
Bye.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you're saying you want Aurora to come and babysit for you on whichever second day that we pick? Yeah?
So do you guys care if it's Wednesday or Thursday?
I'm good with either, I think.
The only thing I have going on that week is Jake has like a vacation Bible school from like 9 to noon. I think my husband can probably drop him off, but I just have to run out to pick him up. But would Aurora be able to babysit on like that on the first day as well, like on Tuesday as well, and then I could pay her for that?
Yeah. I have a doctor's appointment that morning from 9 to 10, so I can't come in on Tuesday until 10:15, 10:20.
Okay. Jenna, what time were you planning on getting there at?
Whatever time you guys want to. I don't really care.
Okay. Why don't we plan on... Do you guys want to plan on 10:30 then? Well, I don't know. I mean, Erica, why don't you and Jenna meet there at 10:30? I mean, it seems kind of silly for me to come at 10:30 and then I just have to leave at 11:30, and then I can just come once I get Jake picked up from Vacation Bible School. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I don't think I'm going to be available at all to help.
That's fine.
Okay. Sorry.
You know what? Actually, maybe I should just do the second day because I'm thinking there's naps in the afternoon. So what if you guys, Erica and Jenna, what if you guys met like the first day? I could swing by early in the morning and like drop the stuff off maybe at Jenna's house or directly at the site.
Okay.
And then I'll be there for the second day. But if we can start earlier or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So we won't need Aurora for Tuesday then because I won't be there.
Okay.
But if your kids are going to be there, are you wanting them to come so they're not just like home alone hanging out?
My kids?
Yeah,
I don't mind them being home hanging out because it's, I mean, so close.
Yeah.
That if they need me, I can run home really quick. So.
Okay. I guess I was just saying, don't take, we don't need a babysitter as don't bring your kids.
No, I won't bring them though.
Okay.
Because they'll be more help than hurt, or they'll be more hurt than help if there's not other kids for them to like watch. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So are we ready to move on to handbook?
Yep.
Do we want to do that
Okay.
now, or do we want to?
My comment about it was going to be skip it and have
Okay.
a handbook meeting.
My only
Is that
big thing
okay?
is I want monthly cleanings.
You do want monthly cleaning?
Yeah, I really want monthly cleanings. I don't want it to be just the middle of the school year. I
Okay.
want things cleaned, and if we can get it twice a month, that's even better, but a minimum of once a month. I want toys disinfected, and I
Okay.
want us to like create a toys that have gone in mouth bin that gets disinfected every night, and I don't want to get sick this year.
I like that. Do you guys want to set a date? Do you just want to do it like next week? Have a meeting on the handbook?
Okay. Yeah, maybe on the second painting day we could just take a break and go over that.
Great
Okay.
idea.
Valerie, we can call you in if you want to be part of that.
I might be able to drop in on the second painting date.
Well, and if
Okay.
you guys want to give me more edits via the PDF, like I enjoyed that method of going through and fixing stuff. So I'm not opposed to getting more stuff.
I tried to go through and edit it on the PDF, but I only have Adobe Reader, so I can't actually like make like that same edits that Jenna was making. So I could
Okay.
like write them. I tried writing them like separately, but some of it's just like editing, like just like small typos. So it might just
Right.
be easier to like go through later. But I think for the big policy stuff, like we could streamline the process by just like sending you the edits or going through it, and you can like change it. And then once we get like the policies all laid out and it's just a matter of like doing the small edits, maybe I can go through and do that.
Well, and then at that point I'll share it as a Word doc
Perfect.
too. I
Yeah.
was just waiting for all the big policy stuff to be plugged in
Yeah.
before sharing it as a Word.
Yeah. Yeah, let's plan on discussing second painting day. So
Okay.
maybe everyone can just take a chance, print it out or whatever and look through it before then. So that way when we get there, like we kind of have an idea of what we want to talk about.
Good.
Oh, there was one other thing, Jenna, handbook related. You know how you asked for the vision or the whatever? I can't think of the right word.
The schedule?
No,
You know?
for like our after the mission statement.
Mission? Philosophy?
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you. I want to put in the philosophy about small class sizes.
Small group sizes?
Class sizes.
I'll make a note.
Jenna, did you have anything you wanted to say about that?
Jenna's having technical difficulties.
Damn.
All right, can you guys still hear me?
Jenna, we can't hear you.
You hear me now? Can you guys?
A little
Yes.
bit.
Okay. Okay, just a minute, Rocky. Okay, I'll work on the philosophy and make sure I include something about small class sizes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. So are we ready to move on to fundraising?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know really what needs to be in this discussion now. I'm just working on sending donation requests to some different companies, and I think I made a spreadsheet to track this, what's being sent, but I will go update it. Do you need to go potty? Do you need to go poop? All right.
I'm in the middle of a
So-
meeting. I'll call you right back, okay?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have
I'll call
anything
you
to
right
say
back.
other than I'm going to update the spreadsheet with companies I've requested
Okay.
donations from.
I love you.
Okay. Okay.
Bye.
Do you want to move on to the other parts of that, the fundraising thing? What companies can we send donation requests to, or?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really know how much to discuss that now. Like, I'm just keep that in mind, I guess, if you guys have any ties to companies, like companies relatives work for, or whatever, that might donate. Like, just if there's any companies you have a tie to that you would want to ask, I guess, awesome. And if you want me to give you any documentation, let me know.
Okay, I just so you know, I was talking to Natasha, and she, her husband works for Nike, and she was saying there's a program through Nike, and she's going to check into it for us, but they might be able to donate like some playground equipment to us, not like big stuff, but like balls and jump ropes and that sort of thing. So she's working on, is going to check into that for us. So we can add that to the fundraising.
They have a thing where they match funds too. So if she's part of the co-op and she works in the classroom, those volunteer hours can get matched by Nike.
Oh yeah, she's not local anymore. She's out of state. But there's enough people that work for Nike. I actually asked her to post in some of her like Nike moms groups and stuff like that to help network for us. So if we end up with someone from Nike volunteering, that would be good.
Okay. Cool. I said that we're still not showing up in the searchable database, and I'm not sure why. So that's kind of a bummer, because that we need, like, a lot of companies will want to search us on there to verify that we're a tax-exempt group. And we need that for, like, I was going to set up a little Amazon Smile thing, so if you shop through our link, we get a discount, but we can't do that until we're in the database. So just not really anything to say about that, just FYI, we're still, if someone looks us up or says, hey, I looked you up, just say we're still waiting for it to be updated. You can say, I know, it takes time.
Okay. That's fine. I can go through if you guys, are we done with fundraising?
I am.
Okay, let's move on to the welcome packet. I can go through this really quick. So I just wanted to, it's pretty much done. The only thing that I need right now is I put the background check form on there, but I wanted to see if either of you guys, Jenna or Erica, had some verbiage on there for directions for the background check, like telling people like, you know, like everyone in the family who's volunteering in the classroom needs to fill this out, but if you filled one out in the last 2 years, you don't need to, or something like that. Like if you already have something that you can, from a past handbook, that you can just copy and paste and send to me so I can just plop that in. Do either of you guys have anything like that?
I don't think that there was any wordage on the actual form itself.
No, but like when you like put it in your mailer to give to parents, did you have like directions like on the page before or something like that saying like, oh, fill this out and make sure everybody who is volunteering or anything like that? If not, like I can try to write something.
I'm not sure.
I can send you something for, say,
would you guys mind checking like your Tiger Play School stuff and just scan through it and just see if it's in there?
Yeah, I never got the welcome packet.
Yeah, I'll send you something. Oh.
Okay. Benna, are you trying to talk? Because we can't hear you if you are.
You something.
You'll send me something? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then the only other thing I need to do with the welcome packet is once we finalize the board and committee positions, I'll just drop those in. And other than that, I think it's pretty much done.
Okay. Okay.
Valerie, do you have the agenda?
I do.
Do you want to kind of, since you're in charge of like social media and stuff, I mean, I know you might not have everything out in front of you, but do you want to just give us like an overview?
I'm pulling it up right now. I saw that it was coming up on the agenda, so I'm trying to get the analytics page open so I can tell you about it. While I'm doing that, I do have a question. A parent asked me the other day if we were part of PCPO, and I did not have an answer for her.
Yes, we are.
We are? Okay, good. I said that I thought that we were, but I wasn't entirely sure. Okay, good.
Has PCPO put us on their website yet?
I'm not sure. I'll see if we're listed. Did you hear that?
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? I need to do it on my phone. That's why. The Pages app is so confusing. I actually had to download an app to access the Pages. So the ad ran for just a short period of time. Okay, manage ads. Here we go. Young Pages. So one of the women at the hike thing I went to yesterday saw our ad on her Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was neat. Why isn't this working?
Right? Right?
Well, it's really annoying. I think that maybe because it ended, it doesn't have the information for me anymore.
What?
Really annoying. It says recently completed, and then when I click on it, it's blank. So anyway, we got 2 page likes from it.
That's not. I mean, that's okay.
I don't think I'm going to do it anymore because I mean, it was kind of a fun experiment, but I don't think it's worth the money. Oh, here we go. I got it now. Oh, here we go, guys. I got it. It's up now.
Okay.
Okay, so we've had 206 page views between June 10th and June 16th. 56 people reached, 43 page likes, and the largest audience is women between 25 and 34 on their mobile devices.
Nice.
Yeah, and 36 people saw the post that I did with the picture is the most reached and most liked post. And let's see. Yep, that's about all I've got here.
Awesome. I think that's great.
It looks like what I said before, though, about photos being the best reached. I think that's true. So from now on, when we post something, instead of just posting a link or a text, put a photo with it.
I agree.
That has the best reach of everything.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, one of the things that I thought worked really well for me when I was going through it, like I tried like Facebook messaging a few people, like, you know, sending really personalized messages. And like people got back to me, but it was like it seemed like people were either interested or they weren't. So I didn't really feel like that was super effective. But I think right now, like just even like building a fan base on the Facebook page is helpful because it's like maybe like, you know, a couple months from now, somebody might be like, oh, I need like preschool, and they might see it pop up or something like that. So I felt like one of the most effective things for me this last week was even just going onto the Facebook page and inviting people to like the Facebook page who I thought were like good candidates, like local moms.
I don't agree with you there, for sure. Just try to get as many people to like the page and get it as popular and everybody knows about it. Even if they aren't interested in it right away, at least they know it exists.
Yeah.
One thing I did is I went into my Jamberry VIP group and I asked people, because I mean I'm in charge of that group, I can do whatever I want. So I asked everybody if they were local to like the page and share it in their moms groups and on their profiles and stuff. And then I would give them Jamberry prizes for doing it, and I'd give them a free sheet of Jamberry wraps if they if somebody they knew signed up for fall classes. And so I got like 6 or 7 shares today in local moms groups and on their walls just from doing that.
Awesome. Do you guys like Jenna and Erica, like Valerie, I'm kind of assuming you did this already, but would anybody feel comfortable like going in and like, do you know that there's a button and it says like, you click it and you can say invite friends and it gives you your entire list of friends and you can just scroll and click through? Okay.
I will definitely do that. I haven't done it yet, but I will.
Okay.
I've done it.
Oh, great. Because I felt like that worked really well this week, and it was really like non-intrusive. It's like people either did it or they didn't, but I felt like I got a lot of likes from it. So.
Okay, so some of these other questions that are on here, discuss any needed updates or promos. I think that as soon as possible. So, when you guys, I take it back. I do want to show up on Tuesday when you guys are painting, just to take some pictures. Jen, I'll have Charlie with me, but I'll put him in the ergo or whatever and just be there for a few minutes and take pictures of you guys painting and put those on the Facebook page to drum up some excitement.
Perfect. And I would like to write a blog post about that too, but I also want to highlight Sherwin-Williams in there as like a big sponsor. So when you take pictures, can you like get like the Sherwin-Williams like paint cans in there or something like that? Great.
Of course, yeah, definitely, I'll do that. Okay, so yeah, and Jim has camp on Tuesday from 9 to noon.
Okay.
So I'll drop by on Tuesday for a short period of time just to take pictures before I have to pick Jim back up from camp.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, blog on the painting, Facebook. So our post linking back to our website showing up with pics. You mean not just like a boring link, but actually bringing up a picture?
Yeah, because I noticed on some of them, like when I was trying to like link it back to the website, like no picture would show up. It'd just be like a blank square.
Oh yeah, that happens to me sometimes too with Jamberry stuff. And when it does, I just delete it, close the app, open it up again, and try again, and then it works. So I think it's a Facebook glitch.
Are you well, I felt like it wasn't though. I felt like it was like our website.
Oh, maybe. Every time I posted a link to the website, pictures came up.
Okay.
So maybe it's okay now. Maybe it's okay now. But yeah, good thing to keep in mind. We want it to be a pretty link, not just a weird plain link.
Yeah. Jenna, did you have any problems with that, or you?
Well, I think that might have been me, because I think the link you're probably talking about is one that I did, and maybe that was before there were pictures on that specific page.
Okay. Well, because I was having problems with it too, so I was just linking back to the Facebook page.
Okay. Well, I'll look into that. I'll look into that and check some of the links and play with it.
Okay. I mean, it might have gotten fixed, so.
What do you mean about the Facebook verification process?
If you go into our fan page, there's something on there that says like, oh, if you verify your page, it shows up higher in like searches.
Okay. I will look into that. I'll put that on my list of things to do.
Yeah, and it's free, so I don't think it costs anything or anything like that.
Okay, I'll put that on my list of things to do.
The other thing I wanted to know is how often do we want to post on Facebook? Like, I was just thinking when we have good content, we should post it on there.
I think so too.
Like, I don't think we need to, like, repeat a bunch of stuff.
No, I definitely don't think we should. If it's been like 3 or 4 days and we haven't thought of anything interesting, maybe think up something new and interesting to put on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, we don't want to be spammy advertising. We want genuine, interesting stuff to go up there as it happens.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Jen or Valerie, you have access to the website, right? Like you can edit it and stuff?
Well, I'm assuming so. Jenna said she sent out login information in the emails somewhere, so I can go search the emails and figure that out.
Okay. There's also a password document in the drive that you can find. It's in the important documents folder.
Oh, okay. Then I will go look there. I'll write that down so I don't forget.
All right. So do you want to skip down to website then?
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't have any specific updates, I just wrote in there that I wanted to create a donor sponsor thank you page, and then I also wanted to create a board member page. That way, it kind of like people can kind of like see more faces or just feel a little bit more familiar with the preschool, like put a friendly touch to it, I guess. Like, oh, these are some of the moms that you might be like hanging out with, or something like that.
I really like that idea. I think that's great.
Okay.
I'm behind it.
Okay, great.
Do you want us to type up a little mini bio about ourselves and email them to you?
Yeah, that would be great. And I might even send you guys some questions. And then,
okay. Like a little mini interview, and then you can compose it?
Yeah. And Erica, I was thinking about doing a blog post on you, and maybe it's just like a Q&A. Like I could send you like 10 questions. Or if that's a lot of work for you, like, you know, whatever you feel like. But then it's like, oh, meet the teacher. This is Teacher Erica. And I know we already have your bio, but just like fun stuff.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Let's see. Jenna, do you want to talk us through like next steps? If there's anything else that's needs to get done?
I guess I don't have anything prepared to say right now for things to do. I did have an idea kind of about how we're communicating before the meeting. I started a couple new documents, and I typed the title so they stay at the top of the list. And one, it says, I think it's questions for board members. So instead of having question threads, we can do it in one spot. And I kind of tried to do that with when I started that discussion document, but it kind of turned into like a big discussion thing, which is fine. So I left that in there for like bigger issues if people want to just see what other people are thinking or put something down. But like my question document is like a short question with an answer, not like big policy discussions like, can you come to this meeting on Tuesday? Yes or no. Are you okay with this policy thing? Like, it doesn't have to be yes or no. It's just intended to be questions and not big discussions.
Alternative to tons of emails.
Yeah. Does that make sense? So, like, when people have time, they can go in and add their own responses or comments, and anyone can, like, put whatever in there.
That way we aren't at mercy of answering emails all day long. We can go in once a day and check it out, see what people have asked, and answer what we can answer.
Because then, like, sometimes it's tricky for me, too, because I don't really do a lot of typing on my phone, or not as much. Or, like, I'll just read stuff and not be ready to respond. So, like, if Liz does something out, and then Erica responds, and then Liz responds again, like, there's all these red emails that maybe in the first one was something I was going to react to, and now I can't find it.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely agree. That's been my problem, too.
Okay. I think that'll help with like the communications, definitely. So, good idea.
I really like that.
So skipping down to communications, I just wanted to check in and kind of see like how everyone's feeling. Like, is anyone feeling like overwhelmed or stressed out? Like, are we emailing too much? Anything like that?
I don't feel overwhelmed or stressed out. I actually am starting to feel useful and happy. That's a good feeling. And I think that the solution for the too many emails is going to be a good thing.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Erica, how are you feeling?
I'm bad. I send all the emails.
I think we all feel that way.
Yeah, I think the solution will be good.
Okay.
But don't be surprised if I still send emails.
Okay.
Okay.
I was kind of... Oh, go ahead, Jenna.
Oh, I was going to say, you know what, if stuff comes up in email, like, that's fine. Like, I hope this doesn't need to be like a don't send an email thing, but like I might respond and say, great, I added it to the question list or something, so that it, like, if you want to send email, like ask questions over email, just if it's not going to like super offend you, I would just say, I guess, like, be aware I might move it there so it's easier to keep a record of.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Because then the other thing I was thinking, I was going to make a spot at the end where once things are answered, we just put them at the bottom, but then we still have records of all these things that we've decided.
Yeah.
That's a really good thing, because that'll come in handy for future boards.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I was thinking, I know we all get kind of busy over the weekends, like with our families and kids. Like, what if, like, over the weekends we tried to, like, hold back on emails a little bit unless something really important comes up, and just wait until, like, Monday to send the email if possible, unless it's really important.
I think that that's an extremely good idea, and that we should all, while this thing is young and new, to practice kind of like office hours and have some boundaries so that we aren't working all the time and feel like we're slaves to the school in general. Because I know that when you are doing a job where it's in your phone, on your computer, online, you can feel like you're always responsible to answer an email or do whatever. And now's a really good time to start good habits.
That sounds good.
So we're saying, like, unless it's urgent, no mass emails over the weekends. Okay. Well, I guess if I can, like, yeah, I'll use Drive, put a bunch of stuff up, I guess, so it's not like I can't do stuff. I guess I don't mean like, talk myself into following the rule. I don't disagree. I just think, like, I know I'm going to have all this stuff going on and have a hard time waiting.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily want people to feel pressured, like, you have to, like, respond. I guess
I think that that's probably a more important thing.
Yeah.
I think that you can send the email without expecting a response. So we should all understand that we aren't expected to respond unless we're during the normal business hours.
Yeah.
That's fine
Yeah,
with
that's
me
fine.
too.
Like, okay. Okay, so what day? I have Friday. I have one day to, like, send you guys a bunch of emails.
I think you can send as many emails as you want as long as you aren't expecting people to respond right away.
Okay. And that's the thing, like, even if, like, yeah, I mean, so far as, like, I know people probably aren't as, like, obsessive about stuff or just whatever. Like, that's fine. Like, I just, as a general rule, even during the week, if I don't get a response right away, that's fine. I'm not sitting there going, how come you didn't answer me within 10 minutes? Like, so, like, Aki, what are you doing? Why?
Yeah, and I'll respond to everyone within 10 minutes because I'm bad.
I'm trying really hard to be better at it because I also have January, which gets me stuck to my phone and my computer all day, and it's unhealthy. So I'm trying really hard to change.
Yes, I should attempt to not be so.
Well, and I think this will be good because it'll be a good way for us to, like, kind of, like, make sure to, like, check in with our calendars and just, like, really think through responses, as opposed to just, like, responding right away. So I think that'll kind of help, so we're all kind of, like, keeping our information straight too.
Yeah,
so
that'd be good. Like,
I think that's
I
good.
like that.
Yeah, because we don't need to. It's better, I guess, to, like, let's respond. Make sure we can verify what we're saying before we just fire stuff off too, so it doesn't get too cuckoo crazy. So. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, unless anyone else has anything else, that's the end of the agenda. Anyone else want to add anything?
I think so.
Okay, just back with both fall and summer registrations. I mean, I'm hoping we can get more stuff filled out on the schedule soon. So just if people tell you they're interested, try and find out, like, what specific camps or days, and then add them to the schedule. And it doesn't. We can put people on there that aren't, like, paid and confirmed, that are just tentative. Just yeah. So as you find people out, just put them on so we all kind of know. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say.
I'll stick the boys on then for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was kind of curious. Yeah, you said so the last 2 weeks, Alicia's kids. Okay, cool. And then I don't know what camps Kirsten picked, so just, I don't know. You can either add them or I'll find out whenever you bring me her file.
Is there a place to put on there, like, they haven't paid or something like that? So
Yeah,
that way
we made a column for, like, has their form been turned in and have they paid? And so we can just leave those blank if they haven't paid yet.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Are you going to go to bed? Are you going to bed? I put her in bed before the call, and then she was screaming her head off, so I went and got her.
Okay. Well, I'll send up notes. I'll type. I'm gonna go through these notes, and I'll send up a follow-out email after the call.
Do you want to just post them on the drive?
Yeah. Well, I'll send it out as an email, but I'll post it on the drive too, I guess. All right, cool. All right, thanks, guys. And I feel like the Google Hangouts worked pretty well. So.
Yeah, once I figured out how to not block it on my computer, my settings are like not allowing it. So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll work better next time.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, have a good night, and I will see you all this next week.
All right,
Okay,
sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.